What is up, guys? Fado82 coming at you today with some Rust gameplay. Wanted to talk about the benefits of building a rock base and how to go about doing that. My good buddy Holdacious did an amazing video the other day on water bases, and I'm going to link it below. Go ahead and check it out. It's really good stuff. But the rock base method is another really effective way to build a base that's going to be extremely hard to raid and one that is less resource intensive than a water base. In my experience, guys, the most difficult bases that I've tried to raid have been rock bases. In fact, I've actually given up on trying to raid certain bases because they've been such a hassle. So for a rock base, the most important thing is you want to find a rock that is the right rock to build on. It doesn't have to be a rock that's going to make your base symmetrically perfect, and that's rarely going to happen with a rock base, so it might not look exactly how you want it to look, but the function of the rock base is more important than the form. And the function of the rock base is a real bitch to raid. So I chose this rock, guys, because it's a high up rock, it's in the middle of nowhere, it's hard to get to, there's not a mountain that overhangs it where someone can build straight from the mountain right on top of the rock, and it's in the middle of nowhere, and it's also on a hill, so if someone's going to build up, it's geographically difficult for them to be able to do that. So let's go ahead and just take a quick look inside the rock base. There's not much to talk about in here. I just built sort of a mock base here. But I just wanted to show you guys how cool it is to have a rock base and to be able to have sort of a view that is, you know, very, very high up. And also here you can take note of the new metal building windows. It looks like a bunker. Isn't that amazing? It looks beautiful. And what you guys might notice is that on this particular rock, outside there is another structure here that's not connected to the base. This tower here houses another tool cupboard which extends out the building radius for my rock base, because the biggest weakness to your rock base is going to be where people can build in relation to where it is. So what you'll notice here is that I have building privilege all along here. When I first built the rock base, there was a weakness where right about here it would allow somebody to build. It was actually even closer. It was right about here. So by putting this extra tower here with a tool cabinet, I've been able to extend out my building radius quite a bit. The only way somebody's going to be able to get on top of this rock is to build up to it. They can't jump onto it. I've tried it many different ways, and that is something that is going to be very challenging for them to do. What you guys can do is make note of the benefit of bear traps. This will make your rock base 10 times more annoying than it already is. It's even better if it has grass around here to shield it, but put some bear traps around your rock base, and people will hit those bear traps when they're trying to scout out the base, and it will be a very frustrating endeavor. We can put another one here, you know, always in the corners that somebody's going to try to get into. Are going to be the most effective places to place those bear traps. You can even do it out in the grass here, and the combination of bear traps and the rock base itself are going to make it extremely difficult to raid. Certainly people can throw C4 up there now, but if they can't get to your stuff and you keep building the rock base higher and higher, you know, it's really going to be a fruitless effort. The one part about this rock that I don't like, guys, is there's this sort of lip that overhangs here, and you want to be aware of why this is a problem. You can actually glitch up into it, and it can be both good and bad. So if you kind of walk into the rock here, it can kind of be a little glitchy, but you'll be able to go up into it. I've put a sleeping bag here so I can respawn back here and rush people if they're attacking my base. But this cannot work against you too. If you find the wrong rock, sometimes people can glitch up into it and actually look up into your base if you don't have it constructed correctly and see things that they shouldn't be able to see. So that's a glitch, and it's not something that is ideal. So this isn't the perfect rock because of that particular weakness, although I was able to put my sleeping bag under there. To mitigate people going under here, I could place some bear traps, which I'll go ahead and put one there now, but then I have to watch out for that if I spawn there as well. So guys, the other thing is, you know, how you get to your rock base. And there's many different methods you can use to get up there. You could have a structure that you have to build up every day to get to it, and then just tear it down. I built something that's a little more permanent here, and I don't really see a downside to doing that. So even if someone were to C4 through these doors, they're still going to get to this point here, which are these two twig tiles, and I leave them twig for a reason, because at the end of my play session with Rust, and when I want to take a break and I don't want to have anybody raid my rock base, I can just go ahead down here and with a couple hacks of the hatchet very easily break apart the twig tile. And then what that's going to prevent somebody from doing is vaulting onto my rock. I would break this one as well. And so in that case, even if somebody were to use C4 and get up to this point, close the door there, get up to this point, they're not going to be able to make that jump. They're going to fall down. And I could place bear traps here as well to make it even all the more intimidating. So guys, that's sort of just a quick and dirty example of a rock base. It's a small one, but it's a highly effective method. The most important thing is finding the right rock to build on. You want to find one, again, that's secluded, that's not close to a high mountain where somebody can build just a bridge and jump right onto your rock base. And then, just go ahead and construct your rock base. I think that you'll find it's a very effective method. It's less resource intensive than the water base. You'll die far less making a rock base than you would a water base. Water bases are absolutely awesome as well, but rock bases are going to be more effective early on in the game, and they'll get you up and running quicker, and they're extremely difficult to raid. So guys, let me know if you have any questions about rock bases or building in general. I'm going to keep this video brief. I hope you liked it. If you like it, please subscribe to the channel. If not, thanks for watching. That's cool too. Fado82, peace.